Namaste, Namo Himalaya to all creators around the world. Today, this discussion is around many spiritual practitioners or people who go on this conscious awakening journey. They often say the words, I want to be able to expand my consciousness. I want to be able to allow myself to be so connected and to never need to come back into this physical, limited plane again, where there is maybe fear or maybe there is suffering. And it's very interesting because I've heard so many people say when they die, they don't want to come back to this physical reality again. And many of you know that I'm currently here in India, in Bangalore, just about to embark on my second spiritual awakening journey, initiation journey into the Himalayas in a few days' time with my spiritual master, Master Akarshana. And today we went through a lesson, and I wanted to share with everybody because I think it's very important for us to know these things. What is this thing when certain teachers, masters speak about preparing for when we leave this physical plane? Some people refer to it as Samadhi, some people refer to it as transcendence. And many yogis or monks, they may practice for many years trying to achieve that enlightenment state, to somehow leave via the crown. And a lot of humans say to not need to come back. And we were speaking and learning a lot today from Grandmaster Akarshana about our nadis, our channels, our nodes, our chakras. And there was two main channels we were taught, which was, one was about the sins from our past lives, or what some people refer to as karma, or negative karma, that may block us from achieving certain things in this lifetime. And another very powerful channel, which is to do with our wealth and our abundance in this reality. And the interesting part was the part where I had asked on behalf of many people who always say, when I leave, I don't want to come back. When I die, I don't wish to come back. And what Grandmaster said was very interesting, and that's why I thought to share it with all of you today. Because he said, the people who say that are the unconscious. The people who say that are the people who are probably in fear. They're fearful of this physical plane. They feel limited, they feel trapped, they feel the suffering. And the suffering they allow to be a part of their emotions, and they're not free from that. And what he said was, actually, whether we call it transcendence or samadhi, some people think that, to practice for samadhi is to exit. But not everybody is for that. We're not supposed to all just try to exit. We have things that we need to accomplish, our physical purpose in this physical realm. As a spiritual being, there are certain things, tasks or things that we need to accomplish. And when he was speaking about that, he said that we are actually practicing for samadhi every day. Just in a way, a lot of the time he says that every single moment we are preparing for when we leave. I know for many people, especially like for me, many years ago when I heard that for the first time, it was felt daunting, because the thought of every day we are preparing for when we die seems quite dark, and what is this all about? But it's more to do with when we exit. How do we exit? Do we exit and become one with the infinite? Or what Grandmaster would refer to as being one with that connection with the nectar. That's why in a lot of our yoga practices and our breathwork practices and our meditation practices, we are practicing to get a taste of that nectar. Or some people will say that connection with the divine. And many people have had that awakening call before, but not many people have much clarity in what that means, because some people who have that taste would say that's their spiritual awakening and say that's where I want to be, and I want to be there forever. When in actual fact, it's not just getting a taste of it. When you actually successfully, and what he spoke about today, he said that it is an attempt. It is not that everyone will achieve it. It is not that everyone will do it. It's not that everyone who practices it will achieve it, because there's so many different parameters, so many different laws that are in place. But it is an attempt for Samadhi. But one who actually gets to raise their vibrational frequency to that divine, that connection, indefinitely, forever, then actually they become so powerful, because they are no longer bound by this 3D plane, this physical existence, or the suffering that happens here, because our vibrations are beyond. And so it's not about not coming back, because by that time, when you are so powerful, actually, you may come back. You may come back and do extremely powerful things. And although existing in a plane that has negativity or challenges or suffering, you will no longer be bound by those rules, because your spirit has become enlightened. And so that is the spiritual journey to enlightenment. So many people often say, I'm spiritually awakened, or during my spiritual awakening. There are many, many levels to this. I think an awakening, or sometimes we refer to as a remembering, it allows us to realize a lot of things, challenge a lot of ideas or things we believed in the past, and realize that it's all an illusion. But when we actually reach spiritual enlightenment, which is our goal, but when we reach spiritual enlightenment and we become one with the nectar, the divine, the universe, then we become extremely, extremely powerful. And maybe at that time, you realize that everything is a playground, this illusion with many, many games in multiple dimensions, and you're able to play any of the games and not be bound by any of the negativity, not be affected by it. And I thought that was a very interesting topic that was discussed today, and that's why I thought to share it with all of you, because I had my big epiphanies and moments from when I heard that. And let me know inside the comments if you guys received the message today, if it gave you a little bit more clarity. If you would like me to make another video, because we did many trainings today and practices and learnings, if you would like me to do a video on how to actually raise our vibrations that way, that spiritual enlightenment, what do we need to do? How do we also remove some of the sins that channel? What can we do? What can we work on? What are our practices or our sadhanas? Then you can let us know inside the comments below. And if there is enough interest for it, then along this next 7 days, while I'm up in the Himalayas, whenever I have some moments, I will create some videos to help you guys along your journey. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, allow this message to help more people do our good karma deed for the day. Let us know inside the comments below where you guys have tuned in from, especially those who may be tuned in from India, or maybe you are actually near the Himalayas. We may even cross paths. I've actually bumped into many of you already here in Bangalore, which was quite interesting, and how small this world is when birds of a feather flock together, when we are at the similar vibrations and we manifest. So hopefully I will bump into you guys over the next 7 days as well, if God permits, and universe allows our alignment to happen. Other than that, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button, because I'll be uploading daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year. Other than that, sending my love and prayers to all of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.